Dude, I am in love with the stream marker functionality in the stream manager. I just started realizing that I could do that, and now when I VOD all my stuff, I just pop a stream marker, and then boom, I know where I need to go take off from when I do my VODing. And also loading the game file, I kind of think that unless you're loading a temp file, you're just gonna start at a particular area with whatever you had on that particular time or something like that. I'm not sure how it's handling that, but it seems as if wait, did I just I don't know what these things are, collectibles of some kind. Okay, look, I'm moving slow and now moving fast. Oh my god! I can get rid of the slowdown effect from my weight by dashing. It doesn't recheck my weight value. How long does it take to do each stream? So what I have to do every night to do YouTube stuff is break down each stream into 30-minute segments. Sometimes I need to like alter it. It's not exactly 30 minutes because it's in the middle of a cutscene or I'm talking or something like that, and so I kind of fiddle around until I find where I do that, and then I export. Exporting takes about an hour for it to get up on YouTube, and then I, add the thumbnails and the descriptions and stuff to the YouTube stuff. Usually takes about 2 hours per stream. So I'm usually up until a couple hours after each stream doing YouTube stuff. So I'm moving slow and it's like, oh, now I'm moving fast again. Because it doesn't recheck my weight value after the dash. That also might be that it doesn't do that for if I'm faster either. Like if I have extra speed. It does recheck my weight value after I shoot though, which is really weird. So it rechecks my weight value after I shoot, but not after I dash. I have not played the BD demo yet, no. It's PS2, yeah. It feels like it's basically a FF10 mod, to be honest. It feels like they took like the game engine for FF10 and then added like a shooter, like turned it into a shooter basically, because the visuals, like the face, everything, the hair has a very like FF10 aesthetic to it. Like just the like the way the textures are, it just looks exactly like FF10. Except FF10 is actually good looking, you know. I mean, this isn't bad looking for a PS2 game, to be honest. But I mean, if you just straight up copy a game engine, then it's easier to do that, you know. But the problem with the visuals of this game isn't that it doesn't look like have like a high graphical fidelity or anything like that for the era. It lacks detail. Like, look at the texturing here. This is the laziest texturing job I've ever seen in my entire life. You know why? They didn't even bother making the mountainside a different texture than the ground. It's just the same texture. Like, there's a slight color variation here, but like more or less, they just took the same texture and just went up. Oh my god, look at the trees. Where's the trunks? Okay, there's one trunk. All right, fine. But those are the worst trees I've ever seen, dude. Those are the worst trees I've ever... Like, the leaves, those are awful. They just look so low res, and it looks like it's part of the skybox. Is it part of the skybox? Is that part of the skybox? Oh my god. It looks like the leaves are part of the skybox. That's what it looks like. Like the ones right there. Ugh. But yeah, like there's like the graphical. This is the great example of why detail and aesthetic matters more than like graphical fidelity or whatever. You know, like you need to put in. You need to put in effort into your visuals if you want them to look good. You can't just like, you know, have a good looking what do you call it? You can't just have a good looking like main character model, you know? You need to have effort and detail put into each little scene and screen and stuff, you know, little bits of detail that bring the world alive. Like this bush is a good example, it's a good start, but that's it. That's all there is the bush and maybe a log with the exact same texture as everything else. Why does the log also have the same texture? You know what, it doesn't even look like a log, it looks like an old like concrete beam that's been mossed over and stuff. Like it just looks like it's part of the earth, so it looks like it's made out of rock and not wood. Like it just like it's the same texture. They didn't even bother creating a tree trunk. It's sad. It's sad. It is sad. It is very, very sad. Like everything is just painted over with the same paintbrush, and then some of the rocks have a splash of gray thrown on them, and that's it. But like a bush is a nice part of environment detail, but then they just do nothing else. It's so bad. It's really bad. Oh, we got a leaf. We got one leaf right here. There we go. Detail, my friends. Add detail and flavor and life to your environments. But just adding, just like taking the same paintbrush and just brushing over the entire game with it. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. Details are for quitters. I think that's the opposite though, right? The lack of details is for quitters. What's up, Crystal? Yes, I'm playing my favoriteest game in the world. Thank you, Retro Phoenix, for the host. How am I enjoying this masterpiece? You know me, I always enjoy a game no matter what. Unless that game is Ephemeral Fantasia. What am I being shot by? Thank you, Craig C, for the host. I think this goes up. Oh, that's where I was before. Or Breath of Fire 5, yeah. I did not enjoy Breath of Fire 5 either. I did not enjoy Breath of Fire 5. When's the Ephemeral Fantasia speedrun? I already speedran it. I got a PB of 100 hours. Everything just has the same texture, even this base where there's a bunch of people going and coming. Couldn't they have done like a little worn out path, you know, between the tents or something, and like a little campsite or something? Like something, but no, it's just the same paintbrush. It's like taking a blank canvas and then taking like brown and green and a little bit of gray and just slurping all from top to bottom with the same brush. Just and then going, look what I drew. Look what I drew. I drew this. Yay, aren't you proud of me, mommy? And you're just like, oh, that's so beautiful, child. Aren't you just the bestest little artist in the world? So precious. It hasn't changed yet. I win! He's like, no, I'm gonna turn away. I'm gonna turn around. He's like, he's dead, he's exploded. He's like, nah, I made a mistake. I'm gonna go this way. Like, I mean, that thing does not look operational, okay?
Here they come! Over there!
They don't crash. They're just like, never mind. Did that thing just come out of the water? I'm pretty sure that one just came out of the water. The AI is so bad, they didn't even stop the enemy from being an existing target. Like, it's actually dead, there's no damage that can be done to it, but it's still a, quote, target as far as the AI is concerned. So they can still attack it. Okay. It's like making a house in The Sims and you pick the floor in and just have every room with tile. Yeah, that'd work. It's like, I refuse to crash. Why don't they have them crash? You know why they don't have them crash? I know why. Because if they have them crash, then they'll have to add like a cool crashing effect with the vehicle coming apart and everything. And that's work and effort. So they just make it fly away on their natural path anyway. How ridiculous. They just add a little fire effect to it and just let it continue on its path, and that's it. That is so dumb. I never realized just how lazy this game was made. It's way worse than I thought. Man, I can't believe some of the shit that people give games that are actually lazily made. They're like, Dirge of Cerberus is so good, but Final Fantasy 15 was rushed. It's so lazy. And I'm just like, bruh. What was that movement? Yeah, I played PlayStation games that look better than this too because it actually doesn't skimp on detail and world building and environment, like texturing and stuff. Well, this one has a lot of HP, holy crap. We'll just drop 3 NPCs down so that you can loot a key card, because we can't like have any kind of script like advancement other than key card looting. You can't just like have a cutscene where the door gets opened up or a friend shows up and hacks the door. No, no, no. Only key cards. Only. So we will have dogs drop key cards. We will have NPCs drop for no reason to drop key cards. We will just make sure that you get a key card from killing an enemy. No matter what, you're welcome. I don't have a Phoenix down, that's kind of scary. You died. Yo, that was a hell of a jump for a random grunt. Okay. I got Johnny on all sides. Why am I hitting for 8,000? You know what? I'll take it. Whatever. I'm hitting for 8,000. I just realized I was just like shooting things, and then I saw that I was hitting for 8,000. I was like, wait, what? What? But that would require environment, like moving the environment and creating new new polygons and stuff. That's work. That's work. We'd rather just copy pasta the laser fence and make a couple NPCs drop down that are really easy and give you a key card. Oh, the backseating channel's still Battletoads. Not that I think much backseating is gonna go on for this game, but I will change it. Edit. Dirge backseat. Honestly, I think I'll beat the game today, to be honest. That was redundant. Redundancy, Department of Redundancy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll beat this today, honestly. Try to shoot me. Come on, try to shoot me. Oh, you missed. You missed again. Huh? Oh, you missed again. You died. You're watching someone play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and they were not a fan? That's fair. I mean, I get it. Like, I personally think Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is fantastic. But I could totally see why not everybody would feel that way. Viewer choice backseat? No, the reason I don't do that is because it changes a lot. Like the same, it's not always viewer choice backseat, and also I need to make it clear. It used to be viewer choice backseat, but it was never clear with the additional channels and stuff, and so, and I kind of ping pong all over the place with them, so I can't. I originally did, but yeah. Wait, is this the same room? I'm pretty sure this is the exact same room with this exact same damage on the ground and the exact same, like, thingies. Like, doodads, I guess you could call them. Oh, it's not. It's different. It's got this loading dock. You're trying to like Xenoblade games, you really did, it's just not your type of game. That's fair, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't even go as far as to say as they aren't really fantastic games, they just speak to me really well. I would say they're good games, but they're not amazing as I make them out to be. See, and I think the gameplay is absolutely stunning. I think the gameplay is fantastic. I love how, like, combat is self-sustained, you know? Like, you don't have items. So you can't just, like, item spam your way out of it. You have to, like, play the game and understand the mechanics. And they're not obtuse. They're easy to understand and pick up. I mean, you know me, I hate overly complicated mechanics, and if I'm into it, you know, it means it's easy to learn, hard to master. Which is basically both Xenoblade games. Easy to learn, hard to master. I love these rooms where you're just like basically guaranteed to take X amount of damage before you like realize what the heck is going on and can actually pull the gun up to shoot somebody. Like that's this game in a nutshell. It's just take damage. That's it, take damage. And then you just shoot. It's just two people standing still shooting each other. You know, like I said before, you just like two people standing next to each other just pulling the trigger until one dies. Hoping that you shoot and win more. Was that a red potion I saw or a high potion? Potion. Regular potion. Why is there water? Why is there infinite amounts of water just pouring in there but like it's not going anywhere? See, this is the kind of stuff that I notice. Like there's tons of water pouring into this area, but there's no water on the ground. None. Look at how much water. This thing is getting filled up super fast. There's water all over the place, but it's not going anywhere. There's no grate. There's no hole. There's no sewer system. It's just pouring water right down on the ground and it's going nowhere. Hey, what's that all in over there? All level 50 enemies? Yeah, I agree. I mean, but it tells you, like, it shows you an interface that says, oh look, they're high level enemies, which suggests, oh okay, I can come back here and do some cool stuff, you know? That's kind of what you're supposed to see there. But yeah, I get it. I understand that. I've definitely died to aggroing some high level enemies on accident. Oh yeah, it's the boss repeat! I remember this! Where the game just straight up gives you the exact same boss 2 times in a row. It's like, hey, remember that boss we fought? Hey, let's fight it. Let's fight it again. Black Widow 2. And that's it. Black Widow 2. Oh, I won. Apparently. I don't know what I did, honestly. I have no idea. I was just hitting it for 1,300 and then I won. I have no freaking clue, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm playing on normal difficulty, so it's not like it's easy mode or anything. There's a reason why most shooters don't really use hit scan, even though for all intents and purposes, all firearms should hit their target pretty much instantly. The reason is hit scan sucks from a player's perspective. Yeah. I shot at it until I died, yeah. Wait, isn't this supposed to be like... I don't even know where this is supposed to be. Niflheim? Oh, this is the WRO building. So I guess Shinra, probably, maybe? I don't know. Or Midgar, rather. No clue, man. This game does very little in telling you what you're actually doing or where you're going or why you're doing it. right, let's give this game a chance, okay? I'm gonna give this game a chance and going over the details of this hallway, because it looks like there actually is quite a bit done to this hallway for detail, okay? And I'm already gonna tell you, spoilers, you're gonna be disappointed. All right, you're thinking, whoa, cool, it's all beat up and everything's dragged, like shots on the wall and stuff, cracks and whatever. Cool, wow, right on. All right, let's take a look at this. Take a look at this bullet hole configuration. All right, you can kind of note there's that one big bullet hole right there that's kind of bigger in the middle and the top. Oh, that's the same exact. Oh, that's the same exact one too. Oh, that's the same. That's actually a different one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a different one too. Wow, there's 3 holes. Oh, no. That's the same exact one. And that's the same exact one as the other one. Oh, that's the same one as that one before. Oh, they're all just... So they made like 3 stickers, basically. What they did is they made 3 stickers. So basically, this is a doodad on the wall, right? You could take that off, you could delete that, and it would just be the wall texture again. So they just stuck that on there, and then they put it right there, and they put it right there, and they put it right there, and they put it right there. That's all they did. They made a couple stickers and just repeated the same sticker all across the entire room. The only good part about this is there's little chipping in the wall, but is there actually unique chipping? That's unique chipping to that, and that is the same as this? Nope. All right, so the wall chipping is actually unique. So that's neat. And there's little bits of the wall on the ground. That's not bad. It's okay. It's a hell of a lot better than the rest of the game, generally speaking. But they try really hard to cheap out on it with the repeated exact same bullet configuration sticker. You know, what would have been better is if they had a bullet hole brush which had a variable width and everything to it, and just kind of painted in general areas instead of having a sticker. This is a sticker, it's a sprite, basically. They just repeated this same sticker a bunch of times. So they can't have, like, this whole area painted randomly, but if they had a brush and just kind of brushed over the areas instead, it would have been unique. Every area would have been unique, but they didn't. They just made a sticker. It's like a decal, basically. They made a bullet hole decal, made a few, see, it's the same one. Even right next to each other, they just put the same one. They didn't even rotate them. Did they even bother rotating them? No, they could have rotated them 90 degrees or 180 degrees or even like a random amount of degrees to give a unique decal, essentially, but they didn't even bother doing that. Same decals. Why? Like, it's just they had no idea what they were doing from our perspective, or they're just really that lazy. Is any of this making sense to you guys? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Like, are you seeing what I'm seeing, or am I just crazy to you? I feel like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. We're all crazy. I'm crazy. Crazy, but not because of this. Well, okay, that's fair. I'm not even an artist, guys, and I know the tools better than the artists do of this game anyway. I've never done an art ever in my entire life, except for if you count the masterpieces from Pictionary, of course. What the hell? Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Exactly my thoughts, Vincent.